Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Karina, and for today's video I wanted to share 5 things with you guys that I think you should let go in 2020. I don't want to make this intro too long. If you do see me looking down, it is because I have a notebook here and I wrote 5 things that I think are really crucial in order to grow as a person and become better. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into this video. Alright guys, so the first thing I have here that I think is really important is fear. I think that fear is a big reason why we don't do a lot of the things that we want to do. And I also feel like it's the biggest reason why, sometimes we have setbacks and, we just don't go after what we really want to do. Personally, I can relate to this because I had, for the longest time, so much fear of doing YouTube. And there's other things in my life as well that I haven't done yet because I'm scared of what's gonna happen if I do it, what's gonna go wrong if I do it. But I've learned that you'll never really know until you do it, and you don't lose anything by just trying. And by you trying, you actually grow as a person. So I really encourage each and every one of you to let go of any fears you have in life and just do what you want to do. Like, don't let anything hold you back. I think 2020 is a year for growth and for like a lot of good things. So I think that's definitely something that we all start doing. Letting go of what you fear and just doing it. I think it'll make you a better person, it'll make you stronger, it'll make you more wise, and it'll be a learning experience in the end. So I think it's definitely worth a shot, and I think this is definitely something that we have to let go of because I believe everyone suffers from this. At one point in their life, they just are afraid of trying something and just not knowing what's on the other side. You know what I mean? So I'd say just let go of that and just try and give it a shot and go after what you've been wanting to do. And you never know, it might be you never know, it might open the door to your success and to different opportunities in life. Don't be afraid to take that shot. Just take that shot, and you may be surprised to see what is on the other side. Number 2 is let go of the past. I think this is also a big factor of who you are as a person today. It might be affecting who you are. It might have a lot to do with the people you associate yourself with as well. So your past has a lot to do with who you are. I get that part, but it doesn't have to define you. So I think a lot of us live in the past and are just stuck on the past, and instead of living in the present moment, we're just always living in the past or in the future. But I believe that the future is the only thing we look up to in regards of things changing and being better one day. But what really keeps us just stuck in the same place where we are, I think, has to be the fact that we're always in the past, whether it is your past relationships, your past friendships, what you've been through, your upbringing, your mistakes, whatever it is. I feel like we live in that past. By living in the past, I also feel like we regret a lot of what has happened, and instead of accepting that things happen for a reason and letting go, we just keep living in the past. And I feel like that's something that we can all work on, and little by little, just when you catch yourself thinking of the past, snap out of it and just remember, you cannot change what has already happened, but you can change what's gonna happen next. So everything is just all in your mindset. Honestly, the way you view things, the way you perceive everything has a lot to do with how your future is gonna unfold. So I think it's really crucial to let go of things that don't help you and don't make you a better person. So definitely living in the past has to be one of the things that you have to eliminate in this year in order to succeed, or get that job you want, or get that relationship you want. Whatever it is in life that you want, I think the first step is letting go of the stuff that has hurt you or has been just a block in your life that hasn't let you succeed. So I think that's really important. And then for the other thing that I have that kind of ties into this is let go of any toxic friendships, relationships of any sort. It doesn't matter who it is, because you don't need any negative energy in your life. Like, you really do not. You need people who are really rooting for you and who really care about you and who really ultimately want the best for you. A lot of people can't pretend they care about you and that they love you and that they want the best thing for you, but deep down it may not be the case, you know what I mean? So I think it's really important to, if you see any signs or any red flags of someone maybe not being, you know, the best friend or the best family, or, you know, whatever it is, I think it's really important to learn how to, you know, let go and not surround yourself with that energy. Like, you really don't need all that energy. You don't need negative energy. You don't need anything that's toxic or anything that brings you down or holds you down or hurts you. Like, I think it's really important to be able to distinguish what's good and what's bad, and to have a fine line of when enough is enough, because I believe many of us don't do that. And, you know, that's how we catch ourselves being in, you know, bad situations in life or bad relationships, because we don't know when to put an end to it. So I think that's definitely something that's really important for most of us to learn, because otherwise you're just going to be irrational and you're never going to have a clear head or know who to trust, because you're associating yourself with people who don't really want the best for you but portray to want the best for you. So that's my piece of advice. And then the other thing I have here is stress. I think stress is one of the biggest things that torments us a lot. And the thing that's bad about stress is that when you're stressed, you ultimately don't do anything about it and just stress out. And that in turn hurts and affects your health. Just remember that there's things that you cannot control. And the only thing you can control is how you perceive anything that happens to you in life. That's the only thing that no one can ever take away from you. No matter what gets thrown your way, no matter what obstacles come, no matter what challenges you face, if you learn to be able to, you know, perceive that differently, then I think that's going to get you very far in life. And what I mean by that is, like, let's say that, you know, you're just having like the worst day and things are just coming left and right. Everything's just going wrong, you know. The way you perceive every single situation that's happening to you, the way you think about it, the way you know, manipulate that in your mind is going to depend a lot how you take that situation and how it affects you. So I think it's really important to, you know, just remember there's things that you cannot control, and just worry about what you can control, which is how you perceive things. And just remember, nothing and no one is perfect, so things are going to happen, but you just have to keep a clear mind and a clear head. And I think that will, you know, keep you grounded and take you very far in life. So that's also another thing that I think everyone should practice doing. I'm not going to say don't ever stress out, because I'll be lying to you if I say I don't stress out, you know, but I'm just going to say, just remember that you control how you perceive everything. You control how it affects you. So as long as you remember that, I think that's going to help you a lot in life. Excuse me. And then the last thing that I have here is just let go of anything that does not do you well. And I mean every single thing that is not good for you, let go of it. And I think we all have a clear understanding of what that is. It may vary person to person, you know, everyone has different expectations, everyone has different levels of tolerance of what they can and can't tolerate. So you each know what you can and can't take. So I feel like having a fine line of what, like I said, what is enough is a good thing to have in life and have in your character as well, because that makes you respectable. It makes you, you know, give you your self-value, your self-worth, your self-respect. And I think those are all very important traits to have as an individual. So let go of anything that doesn't help you and that, you know, keeps you from becoming a better person, because ultimately the goal, I mean, speaking for myself at least, is to be the best person you can be. You know, by being the best individual you can, you turn out to be the best mother, father, wife, husband, girlfriend, sister, aunt, whatever it is. When you are a good individual and you have worked on yourself, you can be anything else. And it makes it much easier to be better at that one specific thing, whether it's a wife, whether it's a girlfriend, whether it's a sister, whether it's a daughter, a son, a father, whatever it is. When you try to really, really be a good person and a good individual, and you work on yourself, all of that comes easy. You know what I mean? So I think it's really important to let go of anything that is hurting you or keeping you from being a better person. And that is all that I have, guys. I think that anything else that I didn't mention just falls into the last thing, which is letting go of anything that doesn't help you. So I hope you guys find this video helpful and that this advice was helpful to any of you guys. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, and remember to stay safe and to not worry about what you can't control, and just try to be happy and keep working on yourself to be the better individual you want to be, and know that everything is possible, that it all starts in your mind. And yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Enjoy this lovely Wednesday and stay safe. Bye.